Hello everyone. So we have the final two fights of our Xenogears World of Visions opened up. So we're going to take a look at the two fights in separate videos. So this first one is the Area 5 fights against ID. So we want to do wind damage. So I toss together a wind-based team. We have Neovision Faris. So base form is standard LB focus. .300 Esper, 230 Evo, 300 limit damage. She's starting in Shift, and Shift just has a couple of Vomit synergies in her sword. This way that we can prep her LB turn 1. And made sure everybody had at least 0 fire resist. So Bulwark, base, some LB fill stuff, Brush, Pause, and Call the Wild. And then in their shift form, Spirit Killers. 175 Machine Killer for them. Yoshikiri, going to give us a 160 Machine Killer. And then we're going to chain in the secondary form using a fist, because I will have a fist in peril. So we got 125 Machine Killer for him. Laura, gave her a Tyvus Spirit in the base. And then her shift, I'm going to have a throwing in peril, so using a throwing weapon. And just some killers. So we have 300 Machine Killer and 300 limit damage for her. Tiana, she's going to elemental buff us and be a chainer and everything. So base doesn't have much. And then her shift, just magic and killers. So for her, we got 300 magic Machine Killer. And then Carton. So base form we're using as our evasion provoker. Gave him a bunch of resist and 100% draw attacks and everything. And then in the shift form, Variance Claw, dual wield with the Machine Killer. So he's got 300 Machine Killer in the shift. Alright, let's see if we can perfect these. I believe we're looking to do like just under 11 billion. Alright, so main thing is we're going to try for, I think, just a 2-turn kill and see how it goes. So Faris, let's use her to break. We'll roar, and then Magnus so that her LB is set. Let's see, Bulwark. We can shift, we can tempo, and then theme. That way he gets his modifiers. So Tiana. So we're going Trouble Brewing, Revitalizing Brew, Rainbow Colored Remedy, and then boost her wind damage and everything. So Carton. We're going to Curse Gift for the Fist in Peril. Yoshikiri. Yeah, overall, we're going to Frozen for the killer. Hikomori so that he keeps his triple. And I guess he could have just double cast, it would have been fine. Alright, Laura, we're just going to Tyvus Spirit turn 1. Alright, gonna have to be careful with Carton and countering. Alright, let's go to base. So Faris is gonna limit burst. Laura's gonna shift and limit burst. Bulwark, we're going to triple. Say full limit. So let's do his good chain. Your Shikiri can shift. Do his chain. Tiana is going to shift. So we're going to be stuck just triple casting, which is fine, and do her wind damage. And Carton is going to frenzy. Alright, so we're going to hit Faris first. And Laura might have been too late. A lot of damage happened in there. $90 chain. Plenty of damage, but yeah, we gotta tap a little bit faster, it looks like. Although I suppose we could have just had Laura do her chain there instead. Alright, so Area 2, or the second fight here, we're going to do essentially the same thing, except for we'll have Laura do her break chain Magnus. So that should get us the chain score. We had a massive amount of overkill, so it should be okay. Alright, so Faris is going to break. So break for us, roar, and then Magnus. So I guess instead of doing Typhus of Spirit, if we're not going to limit burst, she can just attack buff. Bulwark can do their modifier stuff again. So we need to tempo for the wind imbue and theme for the self modifier. Your Shikiri, we can just double cast this time. So we're going to do Frozen LCD for the killer and then unlock his triple with Hikomori. Tiana. So Trouble Brewing, Rainbow Colored Remedy, Revitalizing Brew, and then Green Concoction. And Carton is going to just Fist and Power. Alright, Faris, go to the base for Limit Burst. Laura can shift. And we'll do Magnus for the chain. Bulwark. Do his good chain. Your Shikiri will shift. And triple bolting. Tiana. So we're going to just triple bolting with her. Keep everything nice and easy. And Carton's going to frenzy. Alright, so still going to hit Faris first, and then everybody else, and hope the AE casters don't stop casting on us. Alright, there's the 100 chain. And plenty of damage. So, for the first fight, we'll just do that off video. and that way we'll get our perfect on the first fight. Yeah, let's take a look at the damage. So Carton is pretty much carrying most of it himself. Alright, so there's our perfect. So we'll do that for the first fight and just get the perfect there. Alright, for the third fight here, we're going to do the same thing that we did in the second fight. We should still have plenty of damage, so it should be another perfect. Alright, Ferris. We are going to Break, Roar, and Magnus. Laura, you can just Keen, Bulwark. Alright, so let's Tempo and Theme. Yoshikiri, we'll just do the double cast again. So we want Frozen LCD for killers and Hikomori for triple cast. Tiana. Trouble, Rainbow, Revitalizing, and Green. And Carton, you can just do Fist and Barrel. Alright, so Ferris goes back to base for a limit burst. Laura shifts, and we'll do Magnus again just for the easy chainer. Front two, we'll get our bolting. Tiana, we'll just triple again, just so it's nice and easy. So triple wind, and Carton can frenzy. Alright, Ferris first, wait for the animation. Alright, 100 chain again. As long as we get the damage, we're good. Yep, that should be the damage. Yeah, Carton's still doing most of that. Not too bad on Ferris, actually. Even though we didn't boost her with the Yuna's accessory or anything. Alright, so there's our perfect. So we got Id. Perfect score as soon as I go back and fix the first fight for the chain. Problem with AE casting moves is as soon as the mob hits 0, they stop. Is what it is, but easy fix. So we'll go do that and get this perfect. We'll do the final fight in another video, so we're going to end this one here. Hope everybody enjoyed.